GR IAS Academy.
100 days, 100 teams, one goal, UPSC Prelims. Hello everyone, welcome back to Mission Surya. In this program, we deal with current affairs completely from Prelims perspective. So let's get started. So in our first topic today, we were going to discuss about Census 2027. So why this is in use? Usually census is conducted by paper-based model traditionally, but now the process has been completely digitalized. So that is why it is very important right now. And okay, what is there? Why, if some process is digitalized, why we are to study? Because this is the first time India set to do fully digital census from 1st April 2026. That is why it is important for our exam. Okay, now let's dig deeper into this topic. Okay, we just told it is first fully digital collection system for population census. Okay, so it will be shifting from traditional paper-based method to technology driven system. That is, we will be using mobile applications, web portals and some monitoring tools whether the data is correct or not. Okay, so using this ecosystem, Census 2027 will be done. So that is why it is important for us to know more about this exam. Know more about this for exam. So what are its features? We just told that data will be collected digitally. Okay, fine. So how it will be collected? It has an option to self-enumerate, means you can give your details on your own, and monitoring system will be present which is called as CMMS, Centralized Census Management and Monitoring. So this will be used for monitoring the whole system. And what the system combines? So the data collected and the training modules and the administrative supervision. Okay, this supervision is conducted by CMMS. So what else? We will be using geospatial mapping tools like house listing, block creator. So web-based mapping means whenever you go to certain place and open your map, so that place will be mapped for your house, and for it will also record that you are staying there in Census 2027. So the place where you stay is also recorded using house listing block creator app. And all this is faster, right? Because usually a person has to go to each house, take the details, note it down, and everything will be done and entered into the computer's last census. But now not like this. Everything is being digitalized, so the data will be processed faster, right? So these are the advantages of the Census 2027. So what else is its importance? It increases accuracy and transparency. Usually when any records are done manually, there will be a scope for human error. But when we are using digitalized apps for any work, what will happen? Accuracy will increase, transparency will also be there. So that will be the importance, and obviously will be saving time, because after immediate collection, after the time limit, everything can be released without taking time to release the data, right? Because everything is already digitalized and processed in data servers. And it will improve efficiency because human errors are not very negligible or not present. So that is why. And with all this data, policies can be made accordingly. So that is the importance of the Census 2027. Now let's move to the next topic, Artemis 2. So why it is important and why it is in use? After around 53 years, after Apollo era, this is the first time NASA is taking mission to go on the moon. Okay, so it is a major step for deep space exploration of human under this program. So the 4-member crew undertakes for 10 days journey for testing lunar system, whether it will be useful for human existence or at least used as a base for deep space exploration or visiting for Mars. So that is the importance of Artemis 2. So what is the profile of this mission? The launch vehicle used here is SLS, Space Launch System. It is a 32-story heavy lift rocket. And what is the launch site? It is done at Kennedy Space Center, and the module will be using Orion spacecraft. So this will be launched into Earth orbit, and this Orion spacecraft doesn't land on the moon, but it just flybys the lunar environment and it executes a loop around the moon. Obviously, after its work, it will return to the Earth with Pacific Ocean splashdown. So that is the process. And what are its objectives of the Artemis 2 mission? So it will test life systems on the lunar environment, and it checks for the deep space navigation and whether communication can be possible from there, and they check for the safety of the crew and the lunar environment, and it will tell that this space will be ready, whether will be okay for the deep space exploration and for future explorations of Mars. So that is why this Artemis 2 takes its significance for future missions. Okay, fine. It is also having one more importance, that is international cooperation. So the 4 astronauts who are crew part of this Artemis 2, they belong from USA and Canada. So it will also important for Canada because this is the first participation of Canada for the lunar mission, and it also reflects collaboration between countries globally. So that is the importance of Artemis 2. So obviously there are certain challenges. So what are the challenges for the delay? So initially there was a leak in the fuel, and then clogged helium pressurization, minor repairs were also there. And just now we told the significance, after 53 years it has been first NASA's mission after 53 years, and it will strengthen deep space exploration capabilities and checks whether the lunar environment is better for the human survival or not, and for using lunar environment as a base, this data will be used for further explorations. Okay, what are its aims? It returns humans to the moon. It will tell whether lunar bases can be established, and it will help us also for the Mars missions. Okay, so Artemis 2 finally is considered as a testing mission, and Artemis 3 is a human landing mission. So for landing human on the moon, this stands as a testing mission. Okay. Okay. Finally, what do you have to remember for exam here? It is a first crewed mission since 1972 Apollo era, and SLS is the most powerful rocket which is developed by NASA, and Orion is the spacecraft, and type is lunar flyby. It won't land on the moon. Okay. Next topic is Kanchenjunga National Park. Okay. What is Kanchenjunga National Park? Why it is important? So this place is not just a national park. It is a biosphere reserve. It also stands as a World Heritage Center, Cultural Heritage Center. Okay, fine. Why it is in news now? IUCN has rated this place as good when it conducted global review of natural World Heritage sites. Okay, this is the only Indian park. So this is what usually what we think whenever in the exam UPSC mentions only, we think it is wrong. But here, see, regarding Kanchenjunga National Park, it is only Indian park to receive the rating with the IUCN rating good. So here it will be right. So these exceptions are also important for your exam. Okay, remember this kind of exceptions. Okay, and we also have certain important places like Western Ghats and Sundarbans, but still they are also facing serious issues. But still, only place Kanchenjunga National Park is only one which received good by IUCN in its global review for natural World Heritage sites. So that is why it stands important for the exam. Okay. Now let's see its location. So where it is located? It is located in Sikkim and Nepal border. So there is an international boundary as well. Where it is located in Sikkim, north part of Sikkim, and it is also part of Kanchenjunga Biosphere Reserve, and it also been recognized as mixed World Heritage sites. And one more thing, it is a home for third highest peak, that is Mount Kanchenjunga. Okay, and it spread around 1784 square kilometer, and its altitude range is also very wide. Okay, and there is one important glacier present, that is Jemu Glacier of 18 glaciers, and it is a biodiversity hotspot. So that is the importance of Kanchenjunga National Park. So okay, this biosphere reserve is a biodiversity hotspot. So obviously there will be flora and fauna located here. So what are important flora and fauna located here? Let's see. So oak, fir, birch, maple, rhododendron are the important flora which range from subtropical to alpine types. Okay, and what about fauna? Fauna, snow leopard, Tibetan wolf, red panda, blue sheep, Himalayan tar and mainland sirop. So these species are important for you. Why? Because they will ask what kind of species are found in Kanchenjunga Biosphere Reserve. That question can be asked, or in matching, or else this species will be whether found or not. So that kind of statement based questions also can come. So that's all for today. For complete notes, please visit our website. Link is in the given description box below. For complete UPSC preparation, subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram and Telegram channels. Links are given in the description box below. Thank you.